It was nice looking out over the pitch where Amo and Will played their rugby matches from the balcony of your hospital room. It reminded me that all of our friends are close by when we need them, and it made me feel less alone with what we were going through. The Winter Olympics were on the telly, and we watched some of the bobsleigh before we set off to go have lunch at that Chinese restaurant next to the Natural History Museum we'd gotten multiple takeaways from during lockdown, but never actually eaten at in person. This is the last photo I took of you, sitting at the table in the restaurant, where we were able to have a lovely meal and forget about everything for a bit until I'd see the white bracelet on your wrist and remember what was going on. One of the ways I consider you to still be with us is in the virtual realm. Your name was still present in a lot of group chats we were in, and it was always comforting seeing that a message had been delivered to you. However, your WhatsApp account was terminated on the 17th of February of this year. You were silently removed from every group chat you were in, and as a result you died a sort of virtual death. Seeing your name missing from the list of people in our family group chat, which was named after a term you had so eloquently coined for us four, is something that the English language hasn't yet come up with terms to describe. It's a virtual absence that is as sad as it is poignantly absurd. You also lost your profile picture, in which I so fraudulently towered over you as I stood on the steps of an altitude marker whilst on that glorious 3-day hike. This photo was taken on the same day that these other important photos were taken. You said eating this exact sandwich was the first moment you realised you had a difficulty eating, a problem that would only grow until you were eventually diagnosed with esophageal cancer. I've been looking back on our conversations on WhatsApp recently, as though it's a digital record of our conversations that now serves as a virtual memorial to you. My favourite of our interactions has to be when you're at Johannesburg Airport and you sent me all the pictures of the South African footy team's jerseys they had and asked me which one I liked the most. I chose the Bloemfontein Celtic one, and I still have it. I didn't bring it with me to uni though, and I don't know why. There's also this picture you sent me the day before my birthday with no context of you having chemo. I guess no context is really needed. The lighting is gorgeous, however.
Doing well? It's a big strong boy.
On the topic of you continuing to live on in different ways, I still dream about you. In my dreams, you were just there, as if nothing happened, whilst I constantly worry about the fact that you were meant to be dead, not alive, and I worry that if anyone sees you then there would be a lot of trouble. You, of course, do not care, and never once give in to my anxieties. I hope you get as much meaning out of this dream as I have. It's been exactly a year since you left us. I do feel guilty using a very tragic moment in all of our lives as a subject for a film, but looking for the positive in something so blatantly negative is a trait I've learned from you. This film, in an equally beautiful and tragic way, wouldn't have been possible without you. Thank you for everything you have done and continue to do for us. I hope you're doing well.
Okay, so we've got about 45 minutes left. Back in the saddle.
Oh, could you get rid of the tea towel, please?
So it has to slide into a slot, right? That one. Yeah. Slot checkers, man. Right, so now we need to think about getting the spuds on the parboil, but I can do that.